Hello, everybody, and happy Halloween. Live from McMorran Place in Port Huron, Michigan, just on the edge of the United States and Canadian border. Black Bears hockey is on the air. You're listening to another edition of the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148. For the first time this season, we have a rematch from the Empire Division Finals last year in the playoffs. The Port Huron Prowlers take on the Binghamton Black Bears in a first of a two-game set this weekend on the final day of October. Last time the Black Bears were in McMorran Place, they lost 3-0. The only loss of the postseason for the Black Bears came in this building. We all know how that series ended. The Black Bears would come back home the next day, and they would shut out the Prowlers in Game 2 and force a all-decisive Game 3 on a Sunday afternoon in Binghamton, which they once again shut out the Prowlers. Back-to-back shutout performances for Connor McAnanama, and was probably the moment, signed, sealed, and delivered, he would become playoff MVP. But it's a new season, and there are new players on both squads. We'll talk about the lineups for both teams in just a little bit on the other side of our first time out. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got a good pregame show coming up. A lot new festivities for the Port Huron Prowlers in their pregame production. You can see with their on-ice projection system as they get ready for the announcement of their starting lineups tonight as well. We have Halloween hockey on tap between the Black Bears and the Prowlers. Don't go anywhere. More coming up right after this. The Black Bears are on the road next week in Port Huron, but return home on Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th to take on a brand new team, the Indiana Sentinels. Make plans now to join us on Saturday for the annual Military Appreciation Night presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Get your tickets now for both games at binghamtonblackbears.com. A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Black Bears able to win their sixth game in a row to start the season. Last time out, they took on the Watertown Wolves. That was the first Saturday home game of the season, and they were able to win that one by a final score of 5-2. Black Bears played in front of their rookie netminder, Dominic Tomei, picking up his first win of the season last time out, and he's going to be looking to grab his second win in between the pipes in the blue paint here tonight for the Black Bears. Let's talk about the lineup. This is brought to you by our good friends at UHS Sports Medicine, our injuries and scratches update. A couple of transactions going through earlier this afternoon for the Black Bears. First off, we will start by Nick Swain was activated from the 15-day IR, and taking his spot on the IR was Black Bears forward Zach Sirota. Zach out with that upper body concern. Cam Cervoni remains a scratch along with Wyatt Freelander, the third netminder. Tyson Kirkby also on the IR tonight, and Gavin Yates did not make the trip due to personal reasons. So Black Bears lineup will look a little bit differently as they welcome a newcomer. Number 18 will be Matthew Gilbert, making his FPHL debut. Spent 5 seasons playing at Anna Marie College, played in over 101 NCAA Division III games. So look out for number 18 tonight in white, black, and green. That'll be Mr. Matthew Gilbert. No changes on the back line for the Black Bears. Weber paired with Stone, Ramekers with Anderson, and DeRazio with Lathan. Connor McAnanama will back up Dominic Tomei tonight, and we're talking about the goaltenders in just a little bit. CJ Stubbs centers Ivan Bondarenko and Mac Jansen. Austin Thompson, fresh off his 100th career goal with the Black Bears, will center Jacob Shankar and Tim Kim. Zach Demaray, Cam Clark, and Emerson Emery will be the third line tonight, and Matthew Gilbert will work in where Coach Sherwood and Quinville see fit. That's a look at our injuries and scratches update brought to you by our good friends over at UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. Take a timeout, talk to you a little bit more about the goaltenders. Some names you might not recognize or be too familiar with are going to be in between the pipes for the respective teams here tonight. So don't go anywhere. We're talking about the goalies coming up on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show on the other side of this quick timeout. Back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
See, I told you it wasn't going to be that long of a break. We're gearing up here. Happy Halloween for everybody hanging out with us. We know we have a late start tonight. That was so all the young fans here in Prowlers territory could come to the game after trick-or-treating, so that way they wouldn't have to miss out on that. They have a few spots around the concourse where they're giving away snacks and candy as well. House lights go off. They have spent a whole lot of money upgrading the pregame show and the video production here at McMorran Place. Talking with Will Wiggerman earlier in the afternoon, and he's very excited for what this season holds for the Prowlers. The Prowlers do come in with a record of 5-1-0. They have 15 points in the Empire Division. That is second place behind you-know-who, the Binghamton Black Bears, who come in at 6-0-0 with 17 points. Remember, they missed out on a point with that opening night shootout victory over Watertown. Let's talk about the netminders for tonight's game. This is brought to you by our good friends at D-Squared Home Improvement. Dominic Tomei will make his second start in his young pro career for the Black Bears. He's 1-0-0 on the season with a even 2 goals against average. You get an even number when you only play one game, and a save percentage of .909. They will be taking on Bailey Huber, making his second start of the season for the Prowlers. Likewise, like Tomei, Huber has an identical 1-0-0 record, a save percentage of .958, and has only surrendered 1 goal. His win was in the 2-1 victory in the second weekend of the season against the Watertown Wolves. Build your dream home into reality with all the phases of home improvement, brought to you by our good friends at D-Squared. That was a look at our goaltending matchup tonight. We have already been told the starters for the Black Bears tonight. It'll be Tim Kim, Austin Thompson, and Jacob Shankar up front. And on the blue line, Dan Weber and Dan Stone. That is the A&C Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup for the Binghamton Black Bears. They, of course, are playing in front of Dominic Tomei, making his second start. Prowlers are about to come out of the tunnel at the locker room as the teams line up at the door. Worth noting, the teams share the same entrance and exit to the playing surface here tonight. Port Huron has a second-level locker room where they have to go up the stairs in between the intermission. You get a look at the Black Bears making their way out onto the ice. Dominic Tomei leads them out. Connor McAnanama will be the backup tonight. In the absence of Tyson Kirkby and Gavin Yates, the Binghamton Black Bears continue the mantra of next man up and look for continued production through the lineup top to bottom. We'll see if the Black Bears can enact a little bit of revenge from the last time they were here in this building, as they were not able to score, and they lost that game 3-0, the only loss of last year's postseason run, and in fact, the only loss in the last 2 seasons for the Black Bears. Well, that's just about going to do it for us here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Thank you so much for tuning in early before the game starts, but also later in the evening from what we're accustomed to here on the Black Bears YouTube. We're going to take a timeout, come back, and we will have the first period brought to you by our good friends at FW Web Company. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're back after this.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. We are just about set. Ceremonial puck drop taking place right now as the first period brought to you by our good friends at FW Web Company, located at nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside of downtown Binghamton. Visit them online anytime at fwweb.com. Black Bears and Prowlers for the first time this season. This is one of 2 trips that the Black Bears would come out to Michigan for this season. Later on in 2026 will be the final one scheduled in the regular season. Happy Halloween. Thank you for making the Black Bears a part of your holiday tradition. Hope everybody got some great candy. For all those who went out and were trick-or-treating tonight. 20 minutes up on the board. We are set to go. For the first time this season, the Prowlers and Black Bears meet on the ice. Austin Thompson will take the draw against Vincent DeCumbus, and we are officially underway here in period number 1. Thompson centering with Kim and Sankar tonight. Expect to see a healthy helping of this line. Marty will bring it across the line for Port Huron. That was Dylan Marty. He gets crunched into the wall. Binghamton tries a quick out through the middle of the ice. Dan Stone does find the loose puck, a rifle a shot, and that one catches a defender up high already. That was Nick Favaro. A little worse for wear, shaken up as he's making sure all of his chiclets are still in his mouth. Stretch pass to the far side, could be a 2-on-1. Stretch ahead to Shankar, deflected on target and cleared by the Prowlers. Black Bears almost catch the Prowlers in a bad line change, and in fact, that was the first line change of the night for Port Huron. Ramekers will go far side. Touch pass over for Stubbs. He's centering with Bondarenko and Mac Jansen tonight. That line has been consistent over the last couple of weeks. Sent around the wall by the Prowlers. It's stolen away by Jansen, looking for a friend to pass to, finds Ramekers. Ends up going down low, a good box out by number 13, Ben Brockway. He's got a big frame. He also has got a big letter on his chest wearing the Assistant A this season for Port Huron. He was able to disrupt that scoring threat by the Black Bears. This one held in the zone as Anderson not able to get this one out. Sent around the wall to the far side, but nobody dressed in a black and red uniform for the Prowlers tonight, as Bondarenko able to shovel the puck over far side, flip the field, and send it down all the way from Ramekers. This is on target, and Huber gets run into a little bit by his own defender. Looks like Oregon lost his edge right in front of the blue paint. That's our first stoppage at 18:11 of the opening frame. Demaray going to take the draw for the third line here. Clark's going to throw it on target. This one gets aerial flipped past the red line, but going to have a hand pass. So we have a quick stoppage here. A lot shorter than the last one. We went 1:49 without a stoppage. That time we went 10 seconds. So it looks like Nick Favaro is going to go to the locker room with the athletic training staff. You can tell it's Halloween. Trainer for Port Huron is Bridget Smith. She is dressed up as Coach Ted Lasso. Everybody in Port Huron dressing up tonight. Our friend Will Wiggleman from the Port Huron Prowlers Network dressed as a pirate, and he has a parrot on his shoulder with an eye patch. Clark able to elevate this one out through the neutral zone as Demaray chips it on ahead, keeps his feet moving, leads the defender off a weak hit back in the wall. Stretch pass too far ahead of Matt Graham. This is on target though, so no icing against the Prowlers. Emery taking a look, sees nobody open, so he'll just dump it in down low. Black Bears in the process of a line change. Thompson gets on the forecheck, and Marty's able to clear it out for the Prowlers to the red line. Federley toes the line. Weber strips him of the puck beautifully, and this one will come back into the Port Huron end. Kihila, the Finnish forward, who they're very big on, able to get this one deep, and now he's going to chase after it. He's wearing that number 28 jersey with gold numbers. Shankar, cross-corner dump in. Kim's going to charge in after it. Good box out by Parson on the far side. Held in temporarily by the Black Bears. Shankar able to get it around Kihila, and that shot is going to be caught by Hubert. That'll cost a stoppage off the wrist shot from Jacob Shankar. So Stubbs, Bondarenko, and Jansen will come out. Port Huron being the home team with the opportunity to match last change. We'll send out Jamie Bussell to take that draw. Our old friend Bussell able to win that cleanly and leads to a breakout for the Prowlers. A wrist shot denied by Tomei. His second save of the game. Millette on the forecheck along with Bussell. Reverse course to the near side wall as you get a good look at it. In tight, this is near side. A loose puck bouncing around. Cleaned up by Weber in front of Tomei. And Bondarenko ahead to Stubbs. Tried a little give and go pass. Not going to work out that time for the Black Bears. Stone will just aerial flip that one in on the backhand. Huber thought about trying to play the puck, but instead her let the defenseman in Brockway skate away. Gilbert seeing his first shift as a pro hockey player. Able to create a takeaway. Bondarenko fires. Return feed from Demaray on the give and go. Just comes up short. Gilbert parks himself in front of the net, but an errant pass from Ramekers will end that scoring opportunity. For the far side, Lockney plays it off the glass and behind Tomei's net. Anderson will find an open Bondarenko, and a stretch pass going to the far side for Gilbert. Unattainable, but going to be slapped on in by Zach Demaray. They're looking for Federley on the stretch pass and DeCumbus, one or the other. That's 0 for 2 on that passing attempt for Port Huron as it bounces back out into the neutral zone. Clark applying pressure as the F1, the high forward on the forecheck. It goes to the far side to Federley. A wrist shot looking for the blocker's side of Tomei. Just sails wide past the net. With the tempered glass here at McMorran Place, if it hits the glass, chances are it might roll all the way out of the zone, folks. Not plexiglass like we have inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Got a 4-man pile up now, make it 6. It's pulled out by the Prowlers near the blue line. Wrist shot going to be blocked on the way through. James couldn't get a stick on it. DeRazio chips it along the kick plate, and now Thompson wisely reverses the puck over to the far side. Chichu Lathan with his first touch of the puck finds an open Shankar as soon as he gets past the red line. Make sure he gets deep enough for no icing. Here, dump it in, and Parsons for the Prowlers will take over, delayed offside. And check that. No delay. It was offside. So that brings us to our first timeout of the night. We are scoreless here in Port Huron between the Prowlers and the Black Bears. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're coming back right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. 14:22 left to go here. FW Web Company first period, still searching for the game's first goal. Shots early through the first 5 minutes and change, 3-2 in favor of the Black Bears. Face-off going to be won back by Binghamton, but Millette wearing a new number this year, donning the 79 jersey, applying pressure on the forecheck. DeRazio steers it away on the backhand to the far side. This time, nobody home for the Black Bears. That allows Bussell to flip his hips and come across the line. His pass going to be broken up by DeRazio as it's fumbled with in the center ice circle. Stubbs will come across the line. A nice drop pass for Bondarenko. Shot on target. Rebound still available, just forked wide by Jansen. DeRazio walks the line. A wrist shot knocked down by the defender in front of Huber. Played back up top. This one is going to fall into the front row off of deflection of Millette and Lathan. So a good couple of chances right there from the Black Bears with the Stubbs line. And Binghamton will have an offensive zone draw coming up to the netminder's right-hand side. There's a pirate in the crowd. It looks like a reindeer as well, and maybe even a pumpkin. Face-off won back by the Black Bears. Weber to Stone. Stone's wrist shot goes wide. And now this one will be regained through neutral ice by Binghamton. Gilbert, though, can't hold on to it. Lackney able to steer away the pressure. Demaray, though, staying hard on the forecheck, trying to create an opportunity for Binghamton. Emery tries to get it in down low. Not going to work out. Here come the Prowlers. Parsons' shot easily steered away by Tomei. Over to Lockney, up top. Oregon fires, wrist shot. Save made by Tomei, but this one will be iced, and the Black Bears will not be allowed to change. Just over 7 minutes gone into this opening period. So a good couple of chances right there. One by Binghamton and about two for Port Huron in that last minute. Shots are even now at 4-all. A lot of games going on in the FPHL tonight. We're going to tell you about that during the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after 20 minutes have concluded. Demaray doing a nice job in the face-off circle early in this one. It'll be chopped into the Black Bears bench. So Binghamton will now be allowed to change, get some new players on the ice. It'll be interesting to see where they're going to put this face-off. It got chipped into the zone outside the blue line. So the pass originated from inside the D zone. It looks like the officials will come in and clarify. This one is going to be moved into the neutral zone in front of the Black Bears bench. Another face-off win by the Black Bears. Thompson able to win it back cleanly, but Binghamton not able to get it deep. Ramaker sent into the wall. That's the first big hit of the game. Belongs to Dylan Marty. And this is icing against the Prowlers as they weren't able to connect with that one. So Binghamton will be allowed to choose their face-off circle with 12:35 left to go here in the opening frame. Twin Cities taking on Athens tonight. Blue Ridge taking on PD. Watertown versus Danbury. Indiana versus Topeka again. And Monroe versus Biloxi. Capped off with Columbus versus Baton Rouge. All 14 teams in action tonight in the FPHL as we have another icing call. This one going against Port Huron once again. Black Bears will choose to go to the far face-off circle. Thompson tries to win this draw back cleanly. Shankar reads the play. Binghamton's going to come away with possession. Centered in front for Clark. Blocked on the way through at the last second by the defense. Port Huron gets bailed out by the Blue Liners. They're able to get this one deep and get all 5 players off the ice. Stolen away by Bussell, but got right back by Shankar. Black Bears gave it away in their own end right there, but Shankar able to bail out his team. Quick chip up from Thompson, and now Clark skates into the far side. Clark tries to dangle around a defender in front of Huber, but he'll be stripped of the puck. A stretch pass far side for Bussell. Millette can't handle it as it's too far in front. DeRazio trying to whack at it. It will come outside the blue line, forcing Port Huron to backtrack for just a little bit as they touch up. Another stretch pass. This one doesn't connect with anything. Does it have enough? It will. Another icing against the Prowlers. That is the third one of the period. And third of this 5-minute media segment. Shots still even at 4 apiece. This faceoff will be won cleanly by the Prowlers. They try to clear it up the wall, partially blocked on the way through. It actually hits the linesman, works out for Port Huron. In front. A one-timing bid sent just high. Tomei had no idea where it went. It went to the safety net behind him. He heard the puck come down. And that was R2 Heikila. Say that 5 times fast. Heikila. We're flip ends of the ice. Matt Graham, player head coach, will take this draw for Port Huron in the offensive zone. And we got false start on the wingers. Reset again. Graham able to win this one back cleanly. A slap shot right off the draw, and Tomei flashing the leather down in the splits. Says, hang on right there. That was Tim Organ. Firing a booming slap shot. Binghamton will win the draw this time. Graham snapped his stick off the draw. He's going to go right to the bench and get a new twig. No, check that. DeCumbus is going to come on and take his spot. So Graham goes off. DeCumbus comes on. Binghamton trying to get puck control down low on the forecheck. Approaching the halfway point here of the first period, still searching for the first goal. Player on the ice has lost their helmet. They must leave immediately or put it right back on. Quick opportunity as James now will come on for the errant player's helmet, and a giveaway by Stubbs allows Lockney to skate away with it. 77 just fires it into the trapper mitt of Tomei. And he'll hang on for no further play. And you can see what Stubbs was trying to do right there, trying to thread the needle across to Bondarenko on the far side. Just pass was intercepted by Lockney, and he knew that the lines were jumbled for the Prowlers, so they just needed to get a line change. DeCumbus' line with James and Federley now out there, all 3 together. DeCumbus' face-off will split his own defenseman. Come all the way back in the Port Huron end of the ice. A stretch pass does get around Stone. Federley can't seal the wall to maintain control. Another giveaway by the Black Bears in the own end, and DeCumbus goes for the top corner. Sails high above the bar. James down low, backhander, looking for DeCumbus on the doorstep, knocked away. And this one chipped up into the crowd and out of play. See that Port Huron trying to sell the delay of game call. Referee down low was not buying it. Said both teams took a whack at it. Shots now favor the Prowlers 6-4. Graham Graham and Thompson line up once again. And Graham able to win that draw. A wrist shot going to sail above the safety net and off the wall. Look out. And looks like the fans in Suite 11 going home with a souvenir tonight. That might be the best thing in their bag of trick-or-treating. The hockey puck, game used. Flip sides of the ice, same two centermen line up for the draw. And right off the rip to May with a great save off the shot of Blake Anderson. Stone over to the rebound. Kim pins it up against the kick plate. And now Stone will get it back from his forward. Knocked up top by Federerly. And glove down. Anderson in a dangerous spot between the hashes with the puck. And this one going to be cleared by the Black Bears. It will come all the way down. No icing. They wave it off. Said Port Huron had the time to get there. Centered up for Thompson. He scores off of a beautiful pass by Tim Kim. Binghamton nullifies the icing, and Austin Thompson grabs 101. Knocked away by Tim Kim, and Austin Thompson right on the doorstep. Black Bears have the lead 1-0 here on the road. Time of the goal, 10 minutes and 27 seconds. Austin Thompson, 6th of the season. Prowlers looking for an explanation on why icing was not called. It looked like assistant captain Bussell was not too happy about the answer that he was given. 1-0 Binghamton. You got to take your breaks when you can get them. And a penalty here coming up against the Black Bears. And the Prowlers will be headed to the power play for the first time tonight after we come back. Binghamton up 1-0 thanks to Austin Thompson, career number 101 and his 6th of the season. Back with you with a PK for the Black Bears right after this, folks.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Black Bears are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill now. Time of the penalty is 10 minutes and 32 seconds. Scott Ramaker sits down for the first time tonight. 2 minutes for hooking was the indication. And the Prowlers power play will now trout on to the ice. They are operating at 14%. Black Bears PK operating at 85. For all your pavement and concrete needs, contact the Northeastern Striping Corporation. So the Black Bears will lose the draw. It's played up top for Federerly. Excellent poke check by Stubbs to knock it away from Federerly. Force Port Huron to regroup through the neutral zone. Lockney having a little bit of a hard time gaining entry. He'll have to circle back through center ice, and now Millette with a clean break into the zone. Comes in, a high-rising wrist shot above the bar by Graham. Goes off the glass. Black Bears get to the puck first. They'll send it down the length of the ice. And the Black Bears will get all 4 players off. New PKers out for Coach Sherwood. Stretch to the far side. Skate to stick. Lockney run into by Thompson. He takes a shoulder from number 25 in white. Bondarenko now skating 1-on-4 is just going to poke it down the wall and watch some of that penalty time for Ramaker's chip away. Federley will spin around, trying to create some separation from Bondarenko, and his number's called to go to the bench. You see a new player in Brett Lockhart coming on the ice to take his spot. Second power play unit already out there for the Prowlers. Kilo comes in, a backhander denied. Temay gets the rebound on the best opportunity of the power play so far for Port Huron. R2 Hakula. That one's going to give me a hard time all night. By tomorrow, I'll have it down, though. It's a good opportunity. Temay makes the kick save, and then Bussell on the rebound. Sees it go into the chest of the Binghamton netminder. 44 seconds left to go in the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Bussell will win the drawback. Lockhart will send it across to the far side for Oregon. Oregon download. Hakula not able to get a piece of that one. It'll go up to Blake Anderson on the half wall. He's peppered by C.J. Stubbs. He's calling for the give and go. Instead, they go back up top to Lockhart. Sent across. Blockered away by Temay. Able to get his right hand on that one. Bussell not able to grab that puck. DeRazio sends it off the glass, off the top of the wall, held in beautifully by Oregon. Jansen thought the puck was coming out of the zone. He's got to backtrack into the offensive side for Port Huron. Anderson across, moving post to post. Temay makes the save, and here get a whistle with 5 seconds left to go in the penalty for the Black Bears. Face-off going to be won by DeCumbus, and then a diving effort from Cam Clark is able to poke that one through center ice. Binghamton kills off the game's opening power play from Port Huron, and now they go ahead to look for the insurance goal. Parsons with control for right now. He's stripped of the puck by Desmarais. Gilbert with a head of steam comes flying in. Sent it back around the wall for Federley. Federley can't control it. Clark not able to get it deep. Now if Clark finds it, a wrist shot goes off the post and into the netting, out of play. Great steal on the half wall by Desmarais and Gilbert. And Clark, with a big opportunity, just rings the iron, beats the netminder, but not the metal. Clark with 1 goal on the season. That leads the third line right now. Desmarais and Gilbert, of course, in his first game, looking for their first goals as Black Bears. Port Huron's going to come away with the puck now. And a wrist shot from Johnson will sail wide of the target. Sent back in behind the Binghamton netminder's cage. Stone with a couple of shakes at the line. Tries to get this puck deep. Poked right back out to the Black Bears' blue line, but here comes Weber away. Sent ahead for Clark. Tries to split the double doors, and unfortunately for Binghamton that time, Port Huron says no entry, and this one will come back out into the Binghamton end. Aerial pass for Shankar. He's onside. Binghamton, though, can't hold the zone. They're going to have to re-enter, and this one hits the linesman, unfortunately for Binghamton, and that'll end the scoring opportunity. Millette able to throw it to the far side. Hakela with a soft flip out. Temay is actually going to play the puck here. Millette can't get it around DeRazio, and Kim, along with Thompson, some nice stick handling. Skate to stick from Thompson, dropped it over to Shankar. His wrist shot easily detected by Huber. And her cause a stoppage with 5:51 left to go here in the frame. All 14 teams taking place in some action tonight in the FPHL. We'll highlight that during the out-of-town scoreboard after 20 minutes. Brought to you by Excite Motorsports. A wrist shot right off the draw. Save made by Huber. A rebound by Jansen sent wide. Ramaker steps into a slap shot. And that one will ride the plexiglass through the safety netting and into the second row here at McMorran Place. So Binghamton doing a great job in the face-off circle so far in this one. PK's 1-for-1 for Binghamton, and they have a 1-0 lead thanks to Austin Thompson. Another face-off win by Binghamton. Stubbs throws this one on target. Or excuse me, Stubbs wins it back to Ramekers. It's on target, and Huber doesn't have to move as much that time to make the save. Stubbs wins it forward, comes in over to Jansen. He's tied up right on the doorstep. Black Bears won the face-off forward. Prowlers were not expecting it. And Jansen just gets handcuffed at the last second. Bondarenko on the far side on the re-entry for Binghamton. Beautiful pass to Anderson. Skates in, stripped of the puck temporarily, but does gain it back. Anderson at the blue line, sends it down low for Bondarenko. Takes a little bit of a late shove from Oregon up top. And Marty will just dump it in on the backhand as soon as he gains the red line. 5 minutes left to go in the opening frame. Giveaway by Binghamton. Anderson looking to center up. Excellent recovery by Ramekers, who had to dive to block that opportunity from the Prowlers' top line. Graham pinballs it off a couple of players. Think it hit one from each side. Players get spun around in the far side corner as Demaray ends up in a board battle with Lockney. Ramekers comes in to help out the Black Bears. Anderson for the Prowlers. Graham, the righty, saucering up top for Parsons. He settles it through traffic. Tomei able to find it, make the save. Bondarenko looking for Jansen on the stretch pass. Decides not to pull the trigger. Now coming back the other way. Bondarenko fans on the attempt. Looking for Stone up top at the blue line. Stone using his excellent display of strength to keep this play alive. Shot in down low. Friendly fire. Off the backside of Gilbert. Maybe the calf where there's no padding, so that one might hurt just a little bit. Held in by the Black Bears as Emery and Gilbert get right back to work on the forecheck. A stretch pass doesn't connect with anything, and it's icing against the Prowlers with 3:56 left to go. Austin Thompson has the only marker so far in this one, folks. We're going to take a timeout. Come back with more after this here live on YouTube.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
.56 left to go here in the FW Web Company first period. Happy Halloween. Big thanks to EJ Worth sending us a special Halloween score bug in the top left corner of your screen, making it a little festive here on the Black Bears broadcast. Thank you for spending part of your Halloween holiday with us here tonight on YouTube. Brooks Hill flying solo as the Black Bears are up 1-0. Stone on the re-entry. His wrist shot goes above the crossbar. Maybe Huber got a piece of it with his blocker. Shots are 13-8 favoring the Prowlers right now, but where it stands and matters the most, Binghamton leads 1-0. Held in by Thompson, trying to get it down low to Shankar. Stood up by Hakila, and Hakila with a couple extra shoves on Shankar. Hakila will lose a stick in the process, and here just go off, and Federley will come on and take his spot. That pass will go in between Kim and Shankar. Don't think either one of them knew who that pass was intended for. And unfortunately, that is a giveaway for the Black Bears, as that one is shot right back to Dan Stone, who was about to go off for a line change. He had to catch that one like a football. Put it right back in behind the Port Huron netminder. Now Oregon goes out wide. His drag shot knocked away. Bussell on the forehand gets a rebound, blocked by DeRazio. A couple of big blocks from the Black Bears defenders. Ramekers had the first one. DeRazio with the second in the period. Now DeRazio gives the puck a ride off the top of the dasher wall. Bondarenko left wing side skates in. Plays offside if Binghamton touches it. And this one will come back out. DeRazio now spins around. Been saying his name a lot here in the first period on that third pair. Far side, DeRazio stripped of the puck that time by Oregon. And sent back out as Lathan not able to hold it in the zone. Sent right back in by Binghamton. Works out because the Prowlers went for a line change. The puck did not get deep enough. A wrist shot from Bondarenko far side. Easily steered away by Huber. And this is going to be a high stick against the Prowlers. That's why Binghamton did not want to touch it. 2 minutes left to go here. In the opening frame. Same two teams will meet tomorrow night, except for we're having an earlier start. We'll be at 6 o'clock for puck drop. Face-off won by the Prowlers. They send it far side. Anderson was waiting at the spot. Just touch it on ahead for Lockney. 77 versus 77, and it's Binghamton's lucky sevens. Jesse Anderson coming away with that puck. Ahead to Gilbert, but the play offside as Gilbert was just a hair early into the offensive zone. Austin Thompson's 6th goal of the season, a team high. The difference in this one so far. Teams tie up off the draw. Stolen away by the Black Bears, though, and DeCumbus now with the opportunity. The lefty skates in. Her leave it for Clark. Backhander in and out of the glove of Huber. And her dive out of his crease to get a stoppage with the Black Bears' third line threatening on their 10th shot of the night. Black Bears taking on a new opponent, not named Danbury or Watertown for the first time this season, and this is their 7th game of the year. It is also Port Huron's 7th. However, the Prowlers have played a different opponent every weekend. Lockhart sends it around the wall for Anderson. Anderson goes far side for Graham. Could be a 2-on-1. Sent back across, but it's offside, as Lockney could not toe the line long enough. Graham opened up his hips, and when he opened up his hips, Lockney skated into the offensive zone on the far side of your screen, resulting in an offside stoppage. Prowlers will dump it in. Stone will settle it. Calmly finds the centerman down low in Thompson, and away comes Kim. From the left wing side, her fan on a shot. Try to chase after the rebound. Thompson trying to locate it as well. Prowlers will take over as Lockney comes away with the puck. Stretch pass. Kim ahead to Thompson. Looking for Shankar to join him on the rush, but Shankar was holding the blue line instead. Under a minute left to go here in the opening frame. Lockney with Bussell far post, looking for the touch on the back door, and unfortunately for Bussell, he got upended by Weber. Kim able to get this one past the penalty box, and Binghamton will dodge that bullet to go off on a line change. Shankar touch pass Kim to Weber. Weber's got to jump into the play as the defenseman to keep it alive. It'll bounce out through the neutral zone. And Stubbs, just wanting to get everything A-OK for the Black Bears, will just dump this one in on the backhand. Stubbs is going to give chase. Spun around looking for Bondarenko in front. DeRazio's backhander denied. hit the defender in front of Hubert. Bussell in the corner. Just going to do the smart play and pin it up against the wall. And that is where the horn sounds. Port Huron didn't want to do anything else. And that is where the period will come to a close. Black Bears lead after 20 minutes, 1-0, thanks to Austin Thompson's opening goal here at the 10:27 mark of the first period. Prowlers and Black Bears got 2 more periods to go, but don't go anywhere, folks. We got the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up with the stats from the first period. We're talking about the Austin Thompson goal, and we're taking a look at a full out-of-town scoreboard as everybody playing tonight in the FPHL. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this here live on YouTube.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales. We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com. Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody, for another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Black Bears lead 1-0 after 1 period of play. Austin Thompson has the only goal. But let's take a look at the stats through 20 minutes of this one. We'll start with the shots on goal. They do favor the Prowlers, 14-10 for Binghamton. So Binghamton getting outshot by 4 in the opening 20 minutes, but they have the only marker. Coach Sherwood will take that any day of the week that ends in Y and twice on Friday. Port Huron has the game's only power play. It was a Scott Ramaker's minor for hooking that came at the 10:32 mark after Austin Thompson had scored 5 seconds earlier. So a hooking call against Ramakers. Port Huron not able to score on the power play opportunity. Austin Thompson has the game's only marker at 10:27. Now, the league website says that Austin DeRazio has the assist. I believe it was Tim Kim who assisted. So if somebody wants to go back and double check that for me before I try to correct somebody, please let me know. But as it stands right now, it is Thompson's 6th goal of the season from DeRazio would be his 2nd assist if no change is made. That's a look at our stats through 20 minutes of play. We're going to take a timeout, folks. We'll be back after this here, update you on what's going on across the FPHL on the out-of-town scoreboard. We're back with you after this.
A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton. servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Trying to get a little spooky music going on here during the Excite Motorsports intermission report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. As we gear up for period number 2, let's tell you about what's going on across the FPHL tonight. A lot of games are ahead of where we are at. Remember, we did start at 7:45-ish, I actually should say. here at McMarran Place. All right, in the second period, the Athens Rock Lobsters lead the Twin City Thunderbirds 3-0. The PD Ice Cats lead the Blue Ridge Bobcats in the Battle of the Cats 4-1 in the second period. Ice Cats over Bobcats. Watertown leads Danbury in Danbury 1-0. That game in the second period. Topeka leads Indiana 2-0 in the first. And Monroe and Biloxi are tied at 1. No score yet between the Columbus River Dragons and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. So again, no score between Zydeco and River Dragons. Tied at 1, Moccasins and Breakers, that game in Mississippi. Topeka hosting Indiana is up 2-0. Watertown leads Danbury 1-0. PD leads Blue Ridge 4-1. And Athens leads Twin City, I almost did it again, 3-0. Next Black Bears home game will be next Friday night against the Indiana Sentinels, and Saturday, Military Appreciation Night. Specialty jerseys presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Live post-game auction again. The jerseys are incredible. EJ outdid himself again. Hard to keep one-upping himself. But these Military Appreciation jerseys are one of a kind. You are not going to want to miss it. Get your tickets now, BinghamtonBlackBears.com. Expected to be a big sell-out crowd on hand Saturday night for the first specialty jersey of the year. It's Veterans Day weekend. The Black Bears play in Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Obviously, the town has huge military ties, so all active duty and veteran personnel, we are encouraging you to come out to the game Saturday night at 7 p.m. Come Friday night as well. It's the first time this year that the Black Bears will play back-to-back home games. It will actually kick off a homestand for Binghamton. So hopefully everybody in your family can come out Friday, Saturday night as the Black Bears take on a brand new team in the Indiana Sentinels. Puck drop for both nights will be 7 o'clock, and we hope to see you there. Call the office on Monday, 607-722-7367, or online anytime with our friends at Ticketmaster. Just search Binghamton Black Bears, and you can pick out your seat right there and get it delivered to your mobile phone. We're taking another time out here, folks, wrapping up the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We'll be back getting you ready for period number 2 after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales. We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com. Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Welcome back in, everybody, as we gear up for period number 2. It is brought to you by our good friends at Northway AAA. Go visit them right off of the Vestal Parkway. Find out how they can help you on home auto insurance and their patented 24-hour roadside assistance. Not a lot of people might not know this, but AAA actually helps people out with traveling when they go on vacation. If you're a AAA member, you can get exclusive rates at select hotels, rental car places, and they offer great packages for vacations. That's not just domestic. I can attest. My parents are right now overseas on a vacation that they planned with AAA. Now, I say it's because my mom did not want to pass out candy to trick-or-treaters. They said they had it planned for a while, and it just so happened to be on Halloween weekend. So, it's 3 a.m. where they are, so I know they are not listening tonight. But sign up at Northway AAA right off the Vestal Parkway, or just go to AAA.com, find out more information. Black Bears and Prowlers making their way out onto the ice here for period number 2. We will flip ends as the two sides get set and ready to go. We will start the period at 5-on-5. We only had one penalty in the opening frame. It belonged to Scott Ramekers. It was a 2-minute minor for hooking. Black Bears trail in the shots on goal category 10-14. Lead the game 1-0. Big thank you to EJ, who helped me out during that last break. Did confirm that it was Tim Kim who got the assist on the Austin Thompson goal. However, they have not changed it yet in the FPHL website, so hopefully soon that'll happen. It has been communicated to some people here in Port Huron. So we just want to make sure that we get that right at the end of the day. So when that gets corrected, it'll be Kim's 4th assist of the season. Black Bears are back on offense, and it's sent back up top for Weber. He walks the line, looking for a redirect from Kim. Gonna fall up empty-handed. Federley comes in on a backhander, just throws it on target. Goes off the outside of the cage. Thompson gloves it down, gets run into by Bussell. Those two have a soft hug for each other. Once upon a time, teammates. And Bussell's couple stints with the Black Bears. And here, throw the puck up the wall, looking for Millette. Anderson can't hold it in the offensive side. But Hakila can't keep it away from Ramekers for the time being. Now Ramekers against Millette gets passed off to Anderson. Nice double team from the Black Bears to knock the puck away, but Millette able to grab it right back. Millette throws it into the open corner. Bussell will give chase. Chip it to an open spot. Ramekers there ready on the intercept as Jansen will just play it back calmly to the defenseman. Both teams peel back just a little bit. Binghamton looking for the stretch pass for Bondarenko. Gets enough of it to make sure there's no icing, but no possession. Stubbs will steal it away, though. He gets run into by Johnson. It's going back to the far side. Reverse around the wall, and Johnson takes a spill behind his own cage. Knocked out to the red line, given away by the Prowlers, but Binghamton can't make them pay as this one comes back in. Tomei's going to come out of his net, steered around the wall on the backhand. Calm play from Ramekers on a stretch pass ahead to Jansen. Now with Anderson 2-on-1. Sent across to Anderson looking for his first. Just hops over his stick and he takes a heavy tumble into the wall. Anderson back across to the other end. Coast-to-coast action right now in period number 2. Anderson to the bench. Bondarenko, nice thick handling, comes in. He's got a step, but a good back check by DeCumbus to break up that threat. Lathan, wrist shot. Hit Lackney, on the way through, and we do have a penalty called against the Prowlers. So the Black Bears will be headed to the power play. And that is Lockney, Lucas Lockney, LL. He's got 4 assists on the season, and he's going to have to sit down in the penalty box. So that's 77 sitting down for Port Huron in period number 2. Power play brought to you by our friends at Meyer Security. Level up, it's time for a power play. 2 minutes and 23 seconds for the Black Bears now. Face off, one back to DeRazio. Power play is going to look a little bit different with Gavin Yates not out there for the Black Bears, along with Tyson Kirkby. So Lathan, DeRazio on the blue line. Kim, Demaray, and Shankar are the forwards. Kim sends it across to Lathan. He comes in, diving block by the defenseman to make sure Huber didn't have to make the save. He'll freeze it once he finds it. And a good effort by 22 Luke James to dive out in front of that one. Lathan looking for his first goal as a Black Bear. And his first point. Now the top power play will roll out. Ramekers is the only defenseman. Thompson, Bondarenko, Jansen, and Stubb are the 4 forwards. Bondarenko across for Jansen. One-timer, tic-tac-toe, and a goal. No tricks, just treats right there. Mac Jansen cashes in and he grabs his 6th goal of the season, tying Austin Thompson for the team high. A power play goal for Binghamton. Jansen picks it up at 3 minutes and 1 second into the second period. So Binghamton now leads by a pair in this Friday night battle. Just about to approach 9 o'clock here on the East Coast. Emery fires, looking for the 3rd of the night. Blocked away by Huber. That's a big bounce back save. DeRazio keep his feet moving. That way he can chase after the puck. And Johnson is just going to go for the home run pass, looking for Millette. Emery will settle it down. Here's take a pause for a brief second behind his own cage, where Tomei is occupying the blue paint. Lathan will just chip it around the wall. Emery comes in on the forecheck. And a giveaway by Port Huron. Turnaround bid from Thompson. He scores, make it 3. Austin Thompson puts the Black Bears up by a trio. His 2nd of the night off of the Port Huron giveaway. Black Bears up 3-0 here in McMorran Place. Two goals in 52 seconds for the Black Bears here in the opening portion of the second period. Port Huron has elected to call their timeout at the 16:07 mark of the second. So for everybody keeping track at home, that's why we have this stoppage. Reed Cooper, the backup goaltender tonight for Port Huron, looks to be staying on the bench with his hat on. And Huber is going to go back to his crease. Maybe thought about that's the time to make a change if you're going to do it. So Huber is going to go back to his crease, and the Black Bears will skate back to center ice as they have a 3-0 lead. A Port Huron giveaway as Austin Thompson has his 2nd of the night. Right after the timeout, an opportunity for the Prowlers. Little touch pass rolls off the stick of Tim Organ. Down low, working a 2-man game with Blake Anderson. Shankar trying to get it out through the neutral zone. Kim with the shove on his forward. And Thompson now looking for the hat trick. Sent back across, being unselfish. Played around. Shankar knocked down away from the puck. A one-timing bid from Stone, knocked away by Huber. And now bringing this out, ADA Dylan Marty. He's stripped of the puck. Nobody in a red jersey there for the Prowlers. Lockhart chipped along ahead with some help from Marty. Able to get the puck in low so the defense can change for Port Huron. But Bondarenko is now going to come back in the other way. Bondarenko sends it across off the outside of the cage. Looking for Stubbs on the back post. Ramekers comes in, and he will score. Scott Ramekers with a beauty. It's 4-0 Binghamton. And they are in control of this one. Scott Ramekers gets his 2nd of the season. Excuse me, his 3rd of the season. And now the Black Bears are up by 3. Bondarenko will get the assist. Black Bears not letting off the gas here in the second period. Boy, has this been a start that the doctor ordered in period number 2. Federle fires. Tomei able to make the save. Stubbs cleans up the rebound. And Binghamton will try to bring this one out. Ramaker's goal comes at even strength. We'll get the timing on that in just a second. I believe my audio peaked, as this one is icing with 14:18 left to go in the frame. We're going to try to figure out this audio. We're going to take a quick timeout. Be back with you folks right after this here. Black Bears lead 4-0 on the road in Port Huron.
The Black Bears are on the road next week in Port Huron, but return home on Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th to take on a brand new team, the Indiana Sentinels. Make plans now to join us on Saturday for the annual Military Appreciation Night presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Get your tickets now for both games at binghamtonblackbears.com. A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp as a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Welcome back in, everybody. It looks like I fixed the audio issue, and we are good to go. 14:18 left to go in the second period, brought to you by our friends at Northway AAA, located just off of the Vestal Parkway. Binghamton leads 4-0. A pair of goals from Austin Thompson, one from Mac Jansen, and the latest from Scott Ramakers. Face-off going to be one to the half wall by the Prowlers, but it's Ramakers able to throw this one out to the red line. Chipped on ahead near the Prowlers bench, but the referees are going to say it stays in play. Prowlers looking for some offense, and they desperately need the crowd to get involved here. Lockhart fires well wide of the target on his slap shot attempt. Jansen separates his man from the puck temporarily. Blackney tries to shovel one onto Tomei's cage. Pinballing around as Stubbs finally settles it to get the puck to lay flat on the ice. Here we go far side, just chip it on ahead. Not able to get it deep though. That pass intended for Graham. They're going to say it hit him on the way through. So no icing. Shots are now even at 14 apiece. Black Bears have scored on 3 of their last 4 shots, folks. Talk about analytics. Aerial flip looking for Millette. DeRazio pushed down by the Port Huron forward. And Oregon now loses his edge on the backhand on that shooting attempt. Hits a weird spot on the half wall. Referee trying to get out of the way. Turnaround bid from Millette and covered up by Tomei. Hasn't seen a whole lot of shots this period. That is the first one, in fact, in the middle frame for Port Huron. Now that we have a second, Ivan Bondarenko, CJ Stubbs get the assist on the Mac Jansen power play goal. Unassisted goal at 3:53 for Austin Thompson on the second. And then at 5:01, Scott Ramaker's third goal of the season, Ivan Bondarenko gets the only helper. Bondarenko with 2 assists, Austin Thompson with 2 goals. Binghamton tries to get the clear. They are. Emery able to go far side to Demaray. Left the puck behind in a dry spot. Lockhart able to chop this one ahead. It'll come all the way down, but not enough for icing. As Lathan and DeRazio quarterback this breakout from the blue line for the Black Bears. DeRazio able to get it deep and send back around the wall. Back to the opposite side. Now DeCumbus coming across with Luke James, trying to hit the trail man. This is another Lockhart shot and a dazzling glove save made by Dominic Tomei. Down in the splits again. Flashes the leather. Port Huron looking for something to get the crowd involved with. Not going to find it there. Dominic Tomei, Johnny on the spot, right on the doorstep. Offensive zone draw here for the Prowlers. Matt Graham will take it against Austin Thompson. Be won back by Thompson. And the Black Bears try to wheel this one out of the zone. It's held in by Johnson. Shot blocked by Tomei. Stone able to chip it on ahead. Here come the Black Bears, 2-on-1. Thompson and Shankar. Thompson looking for the hat trick. Blocked on the way through by Brockway. And it goes into the safety net. So a little bit of a heat check there from Austin Thompson. Goes over and gives Shankar a pat on the back saying probably should have passed that one. Shankar saying fire the puck. Hot hand. Austin Thompson with 7 goals now on the season, leading the team. Face-off won by the Prowlers. They are able to get it past Stone. This is a 2-on-1 for Millette and company going back the other way. Saucer pass. Couldn't be connected with Hakila. And Bussell tying up the stick of Weber down low, trying to beat Weber back to the house in the blue paint as the Prowlers pass it around the horn. Excellent play by Kim to disrupt that scoring chance, and tape-to-tape pass to Shankar. In alone on the breakaway. Penalty coming up against the Prowlers. And hooking is the call. Binghamton headed back to the power play for the second time tonight. Great pass from Kim to Shankar. Shankar able to shield that puck away, so Tim Organ will have to take a penalty to disrupt that scoring threat. Time of the penalty is 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Second penalty of the night for Port Huron. Also the second penalty of the contest for them as well. So the first power play unit will start this sequence. Ramekers right off the draws, wrist shot. Hit a defender on the way through. So they're reset and do it again as 6 seconds run off the clock. Tim Organ, 2 for hooking at 8:29 of the period. Face off, won by the Black Bears. Scott does a good job of holding it inside the blue line. Stubbs pass, looking to go all the way to the far side for Jansen's going to be unattainable. And Binghamton, though, quick re-entry. Bondarenko looking for Thompson on the back post. Couldn't get a clean whack at it. Black Bears continuing the pressure here, looking for the 5th of the night. Stubbs circles around the cage, and it's knocked up top to Jansen. Held in at the line. Port Huron wants the offside, armed it up in the air. They're not going to get it. Knocked up. Brockway tries to settle it down. End over end play. Can Binghamton hold it in at the line? Yes, they can. Jansen goes down to a knee to keep it in the offensive side for Binghamton. Ramekers is quarterbacking up top. Bondarenko switches into the middle in that 1-3-1 formation. Binghamton trying to play the numbers game. James comes around to the far side. And this time, Port Huron able to get it out, but Ramekers not allowing the Prowlers to change. Tired bodies on the ice for Port Huron. Bondarenko open in the middle, and Thompson gets the hat trick off a beautiful feed from Ivan Bondarenko. They left Bondarenko all alone in the high slot, and in the low slot on top of the crease, Austin Thompson glides it in past the netminder. It's the second hat trick of the season for Binghamton. 2 for 2 on the power play, and they lead this one 5-0. Bondarenko's 3rd assist of the night on the 3rd Austin Thompson goal. Comedy comes in 3s. And the Black Bears are the team that's laughing right now as they're up 5-0 on the road here in Port Huron. We're halfway through period number 2. It's all Binghamton. Shots are even at 16 apiece. Lockhart fires well wide of the target. DeRazio able to clean up that rebound. Stretched on ahead to Demaray. Binghamton looking for more. They trying to find the new guy, Matthew Gilbert. Not going to connect right there. Emery sends a player into the Port Huron bench. That was Lockney. Almost sent him into the cameraman. Now Demaray, backhander, going to be caught by Huber, but he's going to let to drop it and keep the puck in play. That allows the Black Bears to waste more time here before the next media timeout. At our next whistle, Millette spun around in the corner. Here's a good breakout for the Prowlers. If they can cross the line onside. Spoke too soon. As Heikila not able to have a clean entry, and the Black Bears on the other side of the ice will send that one into the safety netting, out of play. I'm going to fix the clock while we're at this last time out, folks. Black Bears lead 5-0. Here, Austin Thompson gets the hat trick through 2 periods of play. Halfway home, back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Black Bears lead this one, folks, 5-0. An Austin Thompson hat trick is the story. Ivan Bondarenko with 3 assists. Scott Ramekers with a goal and assist as well in this one. Black Bears without Tyson Kirkby and Gavin Yates. Not finding a shortage of goals in this one. Thompson, Shankar, and Kim out there for Coach Sherwood. Weber and Stone on the blue line. Puck is back in play here. Stone temporarily will seal the wall and put it right back in down low. Brockway met with pressure from Kim. Thompson trying to be the second Black Bear in history to score 4 goals in a game. The last person to do it was Michigan native Connor Smith. Sent back across. Johnson fires a good shot. Blocked by Tomei. Paddle down on the centering attempt. Knocks it back up top. This one from Johnson gets deflected into the safety net and goes out of play. Tim Kim gets his stick in the shooting lane to disrupt that last opportunity. Same 2 teams will meet tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Same location, same YouTube channel, same broadcaster. Off the draw, Lockney's shot goes wide. Ramekers trying to find it in his skates down low in the corner. Anderson's going to pull this one out. This is Blake Anderson. This is sent back up top for Johnson. His wrist shot looking through a deflection. Goes wide. Graham tries to bank it off to May from behind the cage. This one going to be knocked away by Bondarenko at the line. Come all the way down to Huber, who's going to have to steer it around on his backhand for the Prowlers to get back in on the offensive side. Graham to the far side looking for Anderson. That's 94 Anderson. Binghamton's Anderson. Jesse wearing 77 out there on the ice. Pass is intercepted from Graham by Bondarenko. And Jesse will just glide this one in on the backhand down low. Under 8 minutes left here in the Northway AAA second period, where the Black Bears have 4 goals to show for it. 2 on the power play and 2 at even strength. Anderson tries to go to the far side, broken up on the way through. Heikila will fire, Tomei will make the save, and Herb bring it back to his glove so he can freeze it with his stick and held on for no further play. So Dominic Tomei saw 20 shots in his only start so far with the Black Bears. Right now, he's seen 18 with 7:20 left to go in the frame. Binghamton with control off the face-off. And Clark will send it to the far side for Emery. Looking for the return feed. It hits a stick on the way through. And that will ricochet out of play as well. A lot of fans here at McMorran Place dressed in costumes. For the Halloween holiday. Probably a little bit more of a sparse crowd than they would like to, but it is a holiday based around kids being out and about. Black Bears will rifle a shot. Goes wide. Tomei is going to come out in reverse course for the Binghamton defense. Clark tries to chip it on ahead. Couldn't get it past Decumbus. Lockhart on the return feed. It's in down low. A backhander. Squeezing tight. Tomei's got it. And the whistle will blow as bodies collide here at the end of it. Port Huron trying to drag somebody into a fight. Luke James, the main culprit of it. And looks like they're going to tab Austin DeRazio with a penalty as well. So it looks like they're going to pull off one player aside. James and DeRazio both are going to get 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties will be 13 minutes and 11 seconds. Second penalty of the night. Called on the Black Bears. DeRazio for roughing. Probably not liking how close Luke James was to his netminder after the whistle. 6:49 left to go here in the frame, and we will skate 4-on-4 for the time being. Thompson, drop pass for Kim, who puts on a pirouette, goes between his legs. Looking for a friend to pass to, he finds Stone. Stone's not going to go between his legs. He's just going to shield the defender away using his big frame. Kim cuts to the front of the net, turnaround bid, sails well wide on the glove side. Rifled right back in by Thompson, easily pushed into the corner by Huber. Now it's the Prowlers' turn to go on offense. They transition through neutral ice. Johnson trying to spin it around. Stone read the play. Lockhart will glide it into the corner. Lockney coming into the corner with Weber. Weber's able to get there first, and here come the Black Bears, 3-on-2. Kim, let's see what he's got left in the tank. Weber cuts to the front of the net. Return feed for Kim, too far in front. Blue line not going to be held for the Black Bears. They don't want to pinch right there, and I don't blame them. They're up 5-0. Why would you? Drop pass over for Oregon. Knocked away, and Weber is going to go looking for the home run ball. Instead, going to be a fly out for all of our fans watching the World Series and us at the same time. Thank you. Lockney able to get it to Blake Anderson. And now Lockney's got a step. He goes above the glove of Dominic Tomei, and that one's going to hit the net, they say, and go out of play. Lockney left all alone in front in 4-on-4 and sent it high above the bar. Ricocheted off the glass into the netting. Black Bears dodge one right there. 25 seconds left to go at 4-on-4 before we return to 5-on-5. Black Bears trying to go unbeaten in the month of October. And if they can finish this one out, there'll be 7-0-0 in the first month of the FPHL season. It's sent back up top for Johnson. He throws it through traffic. Look out. And that one's going to make its way up to the dance floor where the Port Huron Spirit Squad is. It goes off the wall and finds the Spirit Squad. And it looks like everybody's okay, as they're going to drop that one down back to ice level. taking a timeout. Lights went off. We'll see if they come back on, and we come back right after this. Black Bears lead 5-0 here on the road.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight on the broadcast. Black Bears are up 5-0 here on the road. As it is right now, best road performance of the season for the Black Bears. But we still have 5 minutes left to go in this period and then a whole nother 20 as we do return to 5-on-5. Graham tries to bank one in off to May. Here, steer that one back into the corner. James sends it around, and then DeRazio gets caught up high with a stick. He's slow to get up. Backhander denied by Tomei again. James cleaned out by Shankar in front. Broken stick on the ice. I believe it's one of the Prowlers. No, excuse me. It was DeRazio's stick. Shankar gave him his twig, so the defenseman has it. Wraparound bid denied by Tomei with some help from Austin Thompson. Black Bears trying to get a clear. And Thompson will just send it off the glass, trying to get it past Parsons. DeRazio gets to the bench, and Shankar is able to get a new twig as well. Aiden Burchard able to walk a stick down the bench while the opportunity. Then another stick goes flying. Brockway couldn't hold on to his. Demaray on the forward check, knocking it around. It's pinballing. Referee says it's still available. Kim spinning around, sees the double team. Weber saw that Millette was charging in, trying to chip it past the Black Bears defender and go away on a breakaway. Good gapping up responsibility right there from the Black Bears. Millette now crosses in over the line. A little spin pass for Bussell. Broken up beautifully by Stone on the doorstep on top of the crease. That's why Dan Stone's the best defenseman in the league. He's in the right spot at the right time with his stick to get in the passing lanes. Now Millette comes back the other way. It's a 2-on-1, but Weber is able to catch up. Federley lost his edge. Federley flips his hips, sent across looking for Oregon. Nobody home. Bussell, a tight turn from the outside of the circles. Bounces around, cleaned up by Emery and company. And the Black Bears come across the blue line. They're onside. Sent around the wall. Unfortunately for Binghamton, a little bit of an overload, but the Prowlers will ice the puck anyway, and this one will come all the way back into the Binghamton offensive zone. Port Huron, with their head on their knee, with their hands on their knees, not able to get a change here. 2:41 left to go here in the second period. Black Bears skated this morning after a long travel day yesterday. Are on the ice for about 30 minutes at 11 a.m. this a.m. Jansen a one-timer off a beautiful pass from Bondarenko. Save made by Huber. Jansen thought he had his second of the night. Black Bears keeping the pressure on here, now up to 20 shots on goal. Prowlers bench with some stick taps for their netminder. Trying to drag them back into the fight. Austin Federley trying to trip Jesse Anderson on the way back to the bench. Jesse not taking the bait. Prowlers able to win this one back, and Parsons tries to outlet the puck, held in temporarily by Ramekers. But the Prowlers will use the numbers advantage from their own end to get this puck out. They'll throw it behind the net of Tomei, who sends it around the wall on his forehand. Knocked away. Tomei almost didn't recover in time, but his defenseman was there, Johnny on the spot. And we have a blown whistle for offside. Jansen not able to stay on his 2 feet and bring the puck in at the same time. And unfortunately for the Black Bears, this will be offside. So Bondarenko, as we see the replay here on the video projector for Port Huron. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the replays for the stream, but to my left, they have a beautiful new display replay system. They got a lot of cameras here. They're spending money in Port Huron on the media side, and nobody's happier than our friend Will Wiggleman from the Prowlers Broadcasting Network. That play was definitely offside, folks. If you didn't catch that one live, nowhere to hide that one. Now Graham off the restart. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the frame. Sends it around for Lockney, and it takes a friendly bounce for Binghamton. As Oregon fires, blocked away by Tomei. Actually blocked it to Lathan. Looks to be okay. As that one gets deflected. Trying to cut through the center zone. Goes into the Prowlers bench, and we're having another stoppage with 93 seconds left to go in the period. Prowlers lead in shots, 24-20. Black Bears lead where it matters the most, 5-0. Black Bears will host the Indiana Sentinels for the first time ever next Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Both nights, Saturday night military appreciation brought to you by our good friends at Lockheed Martin. Stone walks in. He's stripped of the puck, and it'll be floated back out to center ice. Thompson holding the spot for Stone. Tries a stretch pass looking for Shane Carr. Not going to make it to him. Prowler's just able to get that one deep, and an extra whack for Shane Carr by Parsons on the way through. You can hear it all the way up here in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales broadcast booth, which here in Port Huron is actually named after the legendary Hockey Hall of Fame announcer Doc Emmerich, who got his start here in Port Huron. That one gets deflected into the crowd, out of play, with 51 seconds left to go in the period. We're having another Excite Motorsports intermission report. Talk about all the goals that the Black Bears scored here in the second period. Take a look at the stats through 20 minutes, or excuse me, through 40 minutes. And also a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. So Stone sends it around the wall. Shane Carr can't get it out. But a blocked pass by Thompson sends the Black Bears back to the offensive side. Shane Carr trying to find Thompson again on the doorstep. Not going to get the fourth there. He'll have to wait for another opportunity. Here comes one now. Shane Carr crossing over the line. He's got Kim in the high slot. Shane Carr not able to get a centering feed over to Kim or Thompson. 13 seconds left to go in the frame. Ramekers down low for Kim. Comes around the net. Tries to get the pass off. Turnaround shot off the glass and around. Can Ramekers settle it for one more attempt? He cannot. Port Huron has possession, and that is where an almost picture-perfect period will come to an end. Black Bears score 4 goals in the middle frame, and they carry a 5-0 advantage into the locker room after 40 minutes of play. Prowlers will head to the locker room first, and the Black Bears will follow second. Binghamton up 5-0 here on the road after 2. We're back with you folks after a quick timeout. Come back, and we'll have the second period edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
Welcome back in, everybody. Another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery for residents of New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Let's take a look at the stats through 2 periods of play. Power plays, Port Huron did not have one in the second period. It is 0 for 1 for the hometown Prowlers on the man advantage. Binghamton, on the other side, had 2 power plays in that period. And you know what? They scored on both of them. Talk about production. 2 for 2 on the man advantage. Austin Thompson and Mac Jansen grabbed the goals on the second period power plays for the Black Bears. Taking a quick look at the stats, Austin Thompson has a hat trick. Ivan Bondarenko, 3 assists. A goal and assist for Scott Ramekers. And CJ Stubbs added an assist to his league-leading 10 assists. He's now at 11. Bondarenko, though, not too far behind. And actually, because Bondarenko has 3 assists tonight, Bondarenko and Stubbs are tied for the FPHL high with 11 assists right now. 199 career points for Austin Thompson. The next one is another milestone. Right after last week, he celebrated his 100th goal. He's now just a point away from 200. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're going to talk about the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back after this.
A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Second period edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on in the FPHL, and some of these games have gotten out of hand. Let's start with Athens and Twin City. Athens leads the Thunderbirds 4-0. That game being played down in Athens, Georgia. PD Ice Cats up 6-2 over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. That game in Florence, South Carolina. The Danbury Hat Tricks, who were once upon a time down 1-0. Looks like they might get a happy ending on this Halloween night, as they are up 6-1 in the third period over the Watertown Wolves. Topeka leads Indiana 3-1 in the second period. That game being played in Kansas. And the Moccasins do trail the Biloxi Breakers 3-2 at the Coast Coliseum. One of the best road trips of the season down in the Gulf Coast. And the Breakers holding on to a 1-goal lead in that contest. Columbus leads the Zydeco 3-1 on the road in Baton Rouge. So, River Dragons over Zydeco 3-1. Breakers over the Moccasins 3-2. Scarecrows over the Sentinels 3-1. Hat Tricks over the regular Wolves 6-1. And Ice Cats over the Bobcats 6-2. Rock Lobsters over the Thunderbirds 4-0. That was a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. We're taking another break. Come back, get you ready for the third period. Black Bears up 5-0 in this one.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard. And all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales. We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com. Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're getting you set here for the third period of tonight's contest. Binghamton up 5-0 in the first game of 4 this year at McMorran Place here in Port Huron. The same two teams will line up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the end of the weekend of this Halloween spooktacular weekend, as they're calling it here in Port Huron. Tomorrow night's their annual Autism Awareness Game, which should be fun. 6 o'clock start once again tomorrow night on the broadcast. So plan accordingly and take your pregame nap a little bit earlier. And this one started late. Tomorrow starts early. That's the way that we are going to go tomorrow. Black Bears are back at home Friday and Saturday next week to take on the Indiana Sentinels. Both Friday and Saturday tickets are available at binghamtonblackbears.com or by calling the office at 607-722-7367. Saturday's Military Appreciation Night. Specialty jerseys, compliments of our friends at Lockheed Martin. You do not want to miss them. Once they're gone, they're gone. No more. Have your chance at owning a piece of history. Don't forget to sign up at the auction, or for the auction. The information stand on the concourse. Make sure that's the first thing you do when you get to the game on Saturday. Well, the officials make their way back out onto the ice as we get set here for period number 3. At Binghamton, at this point, I believe the message has been sent that you can still score just as good without two-time playoff MVP Gavin Yates and your captain Tyson Kirkby. Led the league in points per game last year. Have to suspect that there's going to be some bait thrown out on a lure for the Black Bears here in this third period to try to set the tone for tomorrow night's game. It's the most important thing for the Black Bears that everybody finishes the game. Play good defense, protect yourself, protect your teammates. 5-0 a Black Bears lead here. We'll see if they can add on some more. Power plays. Binghamton is 2 for 2. Port Huron is 0 for 1. Dominic Tomei will lead Binghamton out onto the ice for period number 3. Binghamton now looking for the opportunity to improve to 7-0-0. They already have their best start in franchise history through 6 games, but they're trying to cap off a perfect October. Shots on goal are 24-20. That does favor the Prowlers. Be Bailey Huber, who does lead the team out of the tunnel. Thought maybe they might be going to Reed Cooper on the switch, but it looks like they're going to let Huber finish this one out. Some nights it's not your night. Well, unfortunately for the Prowlers, I don't know how many of these you can hang your hat on against the goaltender on. Tonight's third period is brought to you by our dear friends at Mama Bear brand. All bodies are beautiful. Check out their leggings and their other active wear at their nearby downtown store on Washington Street. And you can also pick up a latest pair of the Mama Bear brand leggings at the merchandise stand on the concourse at all Black Bears home games. Big thank you to Mama Bear brand for sponsoring the third period all season long. We're set here to go. Third period officially underway. Black Bears lead this one by a score of 5-0. 4 goals in the second for Binghamton. It's capped off by an Austin Thompson hat trick as the first shot is absorbed by Huber. Her melted down early. And then Right on cue, James and Marty. Those are last names, not first names. Trying to stir the pot with Austin Thompson. And Austin Thompson's just going to skate away. Thompson's been a monster tonight. He's got 3 goals, second hat trick of the season for the Black Bears, and his first of the season. The only other Black Bear to score one was Tyson Kirkby on opening night. So Kim pins it up against the wall, lets reinforcements come in to help him out. Referee tells the guys to move it. They will comply. Outletted through the neutral zone by Parsons over to James, who's sent into the wall by Weber. Stretch pass ahead to Kim now from the Black Bears zone in, but he's 1-on-5. So he's just going to get it deep, and he makes a mad dash to the Black Bears bench in order to get this one away. Johnson will backhand that one over the short glass in the Binghamton end, and this will be a neutral zone face-off in front of the Black Bears bench. Prowlers will win this face-off back. A minute gone here. In period number 3, Bussell out wide, shooting away from Ramekers. And here just steered in down low for Anderson. That's Blake Anderson, tied up with Jansen. Stubbs comes in as the low centerman, throws it in front of his net. Got to be careful. But Jesse Anderson able to outlet this one for the Black Bears. Quick touch up by Bondarenko. Everybody's good to go as they cross over the blue line. Stubbs tries to keep it in the zone. He can't. And Millette gets knocked down. He's looking for a call. Referee shakes his head, says no way. And Jansen can't connect with the seam pass from Ramekers. So Binghamton will just change all 5 and chase after this puck to Cumbus. Sealed away by Emery, but Emery does go down to one knee, losing his edge, throwing his body through that hit. Knocked ahead by Bondarenko, and he was the last member of his line to get off, so Clark will come in to take his spot. Almost came away with the steal right in stride. But Johnson trying to glide it in between the legs of DeRazio. He's unsuccessful. At the blue line, it's held in by Oregon. A low blocker save made by Tomei. Make that 21 on the night for the Black Bears goaltender. Lockney peels back. Clark a prime pressure as the high forward checker. On ahead to Matt Graham. Couldn't get a hang on it. And then Graham with a high hit for DeRazio on the way through. Shaking his hand. Believes he might have gotten slashed on the way into the offensive side. He's going to go to the bench. He's still shaking that right hand. They try to take a run at Shakar as well. Johnson. Wrist shot blocked on the way through. Black Bears give no quarter just inside their own blue line as they transition back the other way. Physicality picking up here in period number 3 as Thompson will just rifle that one on target, and that's going to be counted as a save for Huber. Hikilo will throw it to the far side, and Weber just able to slap this one all the way down. Bussell pulled up on the hit, not wanting to lay the wood on his former teammate. This puck is icing, though, as Bussell could not connect on that home run pass. This will come all the way back into the Port Huron into the ice as Jacob Shankar and Austin Thompson line up for the draw. Big thank you to everybody hanging out with us still in the YouTube chat. We appreciate it. 550 people hanging out with us here on a Black Bears After Dark broadcast on a Friday night. Bussell spun around, down low. Thompson comes in. It's a big pile up in turn number 2 on this track. Referee's trying to get the guys to move it. And finally, Play will be blown dead. And roughing is going to be the call. And it looks like Austin Thompson's going to be guilty of a penalty, folks. So Thompson has the game's hat trick. Guilty of the penalty in the third period. He's going to get 2 for roughing. That's Black Bears number 25 at 3:49 of the period. So we're reset off a quick draw. Graham will win the face-off back. Second power play of the night for the Prowlers, and this one starts with a shorthanded opportunity for the Black Bears. They're still looking for their first shorthanded goal of the season. Stubbs is down low, 1-on-3, taking precious seconds of power play time off the clock. Millette can't get it around Stubbs, who has it pinned up against the wall. Finally, the third man in, able to knock this one away, and Jansen's going to go to the penalty box here. It'll be a 5-on-3. Sent back across, Buselv to the far side. And this one going to be swallowed up by Bondarenko, the defenseman, on the play. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Prowlers. So Mac Jensen's going to head over to the sin bin. He's going to be guilty of a hold. Prowlers use their timeout at the 16:07 mark of the second period, so they cannot call one here. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Face off one back. And it is 5-on-3. The fans here at McMorran Place are imploring their players to shoot the puck. Stone, Bondarenko, and Weber are the 3 out there for Coach Sherwood. Millette at the top of the circles trying to draw into the middle. Sends it down low for Graham, but he lost his edge. Not able to get a clean shot off. Millette's got time and space. Drags a shot. Save made. Rebound for Tomei. Knocked around and finally cashed in by the Prowlers. There's extracurriculars after the play. Goal's gonna count. Referee's gonna pull a Prowler off the ice. So Austin Thompson does come out of the penalty box. Port Huron 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Alex Johnson, though, going to the penalty box, and that'll end the third power play for the Prowlers. So they're 1 for 3. .458, and we will go to 4-on-4 for 51 seconds, and then the Black Bears will have an abbreviated power play. So the Prowlers are on the board with the power play goal. The shutout has been broken. I believe Matt Graham did score the power play goal. It was 5-on-3. And then Alex Johnson came in after the whistle, knocked down a Black Bear in the celebration. Why not? You get your first goal of the night on a 5-on-3, and you take out somebody in your team celebration. That's neither here nor there. We're 4-on-4 for the next minute. Oh, excuse me. I read the clock wrong. Next minute 13, we're at 4-on-4. Now Kim with a big hit as this one comes back in and out across the blue line, so it's going to be offside. Brett Lockhart looking for a dance partner, not going to find one this time around. It is Graham's first of the season. Millette will get the assist on it. And this will be a media timeout. Prowlers are on the board here, and we're at 4-on-4. Binghamton leads 5-1. We're back with you after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Prowlers are on the board. Matt Graham grabs his first goal of the season, a 5-on-3 power play goal for the Prowlers. Reggie Millette gets the assist at 4:58 of the third period. Prowlers are officially 1 for 2 on the man advantage. They took a penalty after the goal was scored to nullify what would have been a 5-on-4. And we are at 4-on-4 for the next minute and 6 seconds. Then Binghamton will have a 23-second power play. And we have another stoppage. As another player for Port Huron has been asked to leave the playing surface. Referee gave him a warning before they went to a TV timeout. And now Parsons is going to go and get a 10-minute misconduct. Time of that penalty is 5:27. Looks like the Prowlers want a piece of Tim Kim. Black Bears bench getting the explanation from the officials. Tonight are Chris Hoy and Jonathan Parody, Derek Collins and Brandon Batons, the two linesmen. I believe the Black Bears thought that they were going to be going on a 4-on-3 power play. The referee did inform them that this is in fact going to be a 10-minute misconduct. Now Millette is over the red line in front of the Black Bears bench. Black Bears can tend to let their playing do the talking. Now the penalty box wants an explanation on how this one should be distributed. I love that they have the old school phone in the penalty box to go up to the off-ice officials located directly across from where I am in the press box. Anytime they have a question, as Shankar will just go off the face-off, power move on the backhand, goes into the safety net. So anytime the penalty box officials have a question, they relay it up to the press box off-ice officials with the old school phone that only goes two-way, no dialing out. Pretty cool, you don't see that every day. So still at 4-on-4. Now Hikila will play it around for Oregon. No quarter given by the Black Bears, and in fact they're going to send it back out the other way. Chipped right on into the Prowlers bench, so we're unfortunately, another stoppage. Neutral zone in front of the Prowlers bench for this draw. Graham's going to push it back. Try to inadvertently bump into Demaray. Stolen away by DeRazio, and he comes into the offensive zone. Oregon's getting a little liberal with the free hand, but the referee's going to let him play on. Lathan's wrist shot blocked by Graham. And then Graham with a shove for Lathan in his face. I saw that one. Don't know if you did. as the Prowlers are able to get the puck out, but Binghamton maintains control. Demaray carries over the line, sidesteps a hit, 10 seconds left to go at 4-on-4, and then a abbreviated power play for the Black Bears coming up. Shankar carries up top, and he's forced out of the zone. So Binghamton wastes no time gaining a re-entry. Shankar in down low. That's a big body for the Black Bears. Send in across, and the Prowlers are now officially on the PK that allows them to clear this one all the way down the ice. 20 seconds on a power play brought to you by Myers Security. Right now for the Black Bears, it is about one and done on the entry trip for Binghamton. Not too much time for a second opportunity. Jansen fakes the slap shot a la Oliveri. Bondarenko with a nice move, but poked away by Oregon. This one's going to go down the length of the ice. Penalty time is up, and we return to 5-on-5. For how long, who knows? Black Bears officially 2 for 3 on the man advantage. Tomei will just stop an easy wrister with 12:52 left to go in the frame. Everybody gets to reset as we're back to 5-on-5. Now Brian Parsons is the only player sitting in the penalty box. He got a 10-minute misconduct at the 5:27 mark of the period, so he is allowed to come back into the game, and that's why he's in the penalty box and not the locker room. Stone sends it around the wall as Johnson fans on an attempt to keep it in. That allows Stubbs and Jansen to work a two-man game in front of the two benches. He saw the big hit coming from Bussell, and Jansen able to spin away from it. Stone walks the line, blockered away by Huber, and the Prowlers able to get this one out through neutral ice. Millette on the forehand will just send it around the wall. Stone's waiting for it on the opposite side. Spins off a weak hit from James. He's not going to want to bark up that tree too many more times. As Oregon sidesteps the majority of the hit from Stone. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact, white on red. Millette out wide. Nice little drop pass for Graham. Blocked on the way through. Brockway keeps it in. He floats one well wide. It rolls end over end, and because it did so, it stays in the offensive zone for the Prowlers. Graham sends it around the wall. Good cycle in offensive zone time for the Prowlers. Heikkila throws it into the mixer. Ricochets off a Stone skate. And 52 and White with some help from 23. Able to get this puck out. Binghamton can get a partial line change. Marty fell down, and it goes around the wall back to the other side. A swipe at it by Anderson. A low angle drive from DeCumbus. Steered away by Tomei. And back out off the penalty box door into the Port Huron third of the ice. About 11 minutes left to go here. As Gilbert goes far side looking for Clark. Skate to stick. He fires just above the crossbar. Comes out into the neutral zone. Ramekers and Anderson will reload, and the Black Bears will get right back in on the forecheck. Gilbert trying to find Clark, centering up. Went off the back side of the cage, unfortunately, for the rookie making his FPHL debut. And Johnson and Ramekers will give it a couple of looks. Gilbert with some light shoves in front of the Prowlers bench. And now Millette comes back across the line with it. Nice little stick handling. Finds Oregon far side. Fires and goes 5-hole and scores. Tim Morgan grabs the second goal of the period for the Prowlers. Good stick handling at the blue line by Reggie Millette led to the scoring opportunity. He's got 2 assists on the night. And the Prowlers grab their second one of the period. .936 time of the goal. Oregon's first of the season in his 4th game. Lathan off the face-off win for the Black Bears. We'll just shoot it around the wall. Tomei will settle it down. And Thompson will send it to the near side wall. Shane Carr able to get a poke of it as the Prowlers will try to re-enter the zone. Halfway through the third period, here brought to you by Mama Bear Brand. Shane Carr is going to skate one-on-one with Lockhart. Shane Carr through traffic, goes off the defender's skate, into the safety net, and out of play. Got immediate timeout. Black Bears up 5-2 here on the road in Port Huron. We're back with you, folks, after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Prowlers get on the board with a pair of goals, one from Matt Graham and the latest from Tim Morgan. 9:36 time of the latest. Reggie Millette and Jamie Bussell get the helpers. That comes at even strength. Black Bears have 2 on the power play tonight, 3 at even strength. Prowlers have 1 of each. 9:50 left to go here. Mama Bear Brand, third period. Black Bears up 5-2 here in this one. These two teams will be in battle tomorrow night as well. 6 o'clock start once again. Offside are the Prowlers, as Millette cannot hold the line. Fumbled with on the far side. I believe that was Bussell, who just could not handle it cleanly that time around. 5-2 is where the Black Bears stand in this one. Thompson wins the drawback. Good night in the face-off circle for the Black Bears. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but you can just tell Binghamton's done a better job on the draw control here tonight. Maybe their best of the game. Thompson looking for his 4th. Rifles it right above the shoulder and the net of Huber. That one goes into the safety net and out of play. I believe the Thompson family is in attendance tonight. Austin said it's only about a 2-hour drive from the hometown of Leamington, Ontario. And they love it when Austin's playing in Port Huron, as Stubbs tries to go forward with the face-off. He was all alone, but just a little bit too much on that draw control, and Huber able to get the whistle. They're going to change centerman. Only one player, Matt Graham's going to come on for the Prowlers, and he's going to win that draw. So good line change. And now Graham will come off the ice after the face-off control. Jacobus comes right back on. And Weaver looking through the middle of the ice for Stubbs. Somehow ends up on his stick. Draws a double team on the near side wall. Send him around for Bondarenko. He's got 3 helpers on the night. That's the most he's had in a game this season. And then penalty coming up against the Prowlers. Saw that one coming all the way up here in the press box. Cross-checking is the call, as Brockway just ran right into CJ Stubbs. Didn't even have the puck. Cross-checking or charging, either way you could have called for it. So the Black Bears are headed back to the power play. This one's brought to you by our friends at Meyer Security. 11:08 time of the penalty. Ben Brockway, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Face-off going to be hammered out of the zone by Graham. And it'll come all the way back into the Binghamton end. Binghamton is 2 for 3 on the Myers Security power play tonight. Port Huron has not scored a shorthanded goal. Would have to suspect they're going to try here, as time becoming a big factor in this one. 8:30 left to go in the third period. Ramaker skates up ice. Binghamton trying to go 3 for 4 on the man advantage. Bondarenko will just send it around the wall. Helped along by, that's not Parsons. He's still in the box. That's Brett Lockhart. Stubbs into the slot. Bondarenko will just let it be and go over to the far side calmly for Jansen. They try to work it in tight to the middle to Bondarenko, but unfortunately got handcuffed on the way through. Prowlers go for a line change. And if Binghamton had the stretch pass, maybe could have had a partial breakaway, but Jansen just reverses it around for Bondarenko. DeRazio getting some power play time right now for Ramakers. DeRazio's calling for it, steps into a slap shot, deflected by the defender out in front. Stubbs reversing it around with Bondarenko, trading places with DeRazio, but going to be knocked away. Prowlers able to get a puck out of the zone, and they force Bondarenko offside, so they can't go back in. Prowlers able to dump this one in down low, and the Black Bears are going to call for a line change. And we're going to have a stoppage. 2 players are going to go to the penalty box. Both sides getting called, and then a slashing getting called as well. So penalty box filling up for the Prowlers. And we're going to see how this one comes across on the FPHL website. So I believe Bondarenko and James are both going to get called for matching minors. And then James gets called for a slash at the end of it. So 1 player in the penalty box for the Black Bears, and I believe there are 4 crammed in there for the Prowlers. So we're at 4-on-4 right now. So that does mean, we're still at 5-on-4. My apologies. Still 5-on-4. I misread that play. Sent back around the wall. Emery. Going to reverse it around. Lathan settles it. DeRazio's wrist shot goes high above the bar. Penalty time is up. Brockway comes out. And he's going to go off for a line change immediately. We're back to 5-on-5, and another penalty here coming up against the Prowlers. Demaray fires through traffic. Millette will touch up. And we have another stoppage. We have another slash. So slashing is the call. Matt Graham's going to go to the penalty box this time. Waiting for the live stats to come in here. Okay, here we go. So penalties are as followed. Ivan Bondarenko got 2 minutes at 12:45 for slashing. Luke James got 2 minutes for embellishment. So that was what was going on there. Matt Graham also got 2 for slashing. Remember, Brockway still in the penalty box for a 10-minute misconduct. Prowlers are able to clear. Binghamton is 2 for 4 on the man advantage. This is now their 5th Myers Security power play of the evening. So Kim skates in along with Stubbs. Kim's going to occupy the spot for Bondarenko. Ramaker's shot blocked on the way through. It's still available and sent down the ice the full length. Boussel's going to give chase. He's able to disrupt the passing intent from Tomei. Under 6 minutes left to go here. Black Bears bring it up the ice again. Kim across the line for Stubbs. Oregon with a big whack for the stick of Kim on the way through. Good thing. Aiden Burchard ordered him a good stick. That way it didn't break because it came right over the top. And this one's going to be cleared by the Prowlers. And the Black Bears will skate into their own bench. Demaray, far side, had Clark in front calling for it, not going to get him that time. We got another penalty here coming up. And too many men is going to be the call. Now, I do believe that this one is going to be against the Black Bears. Yes, it is. So too many men against the Black Bears, unfortunately. That's a bench minor, will be served by Cam Clark. That does kill the Black Bears' 5th power play of the night. They fall to 2 for 5. 14:36 time of the penalty. 47 seconds of 4-on-4 time, and then the Prowlers will have an abbreviated power play. Another penalty getting called here. Stone able to get a piece of it. And holding is the call. Holding the stick, excuse me. 5:11 left to go here. And Demaray is going to go to the penalty box. So Demaray going to go into the penalty box at 14:49. And this is a 4-on-3 power play now. Then it'll go to 4-on-4, and then it'll go to 5-on-5. Oh boy. There's 5:11 left to go here in the 3rd period, folks. One more media timeout. Puck is dropped, and we are officially in play. Weber able to glide it out on the backhand. In 22 seconds, the Black Bears, or excuse me, Prowlers will get somebody to make it a 5-on-3. I believe the scoreboard here at the arena has the penalties backwards. So Lockney circles around, 4-on-3 for 4 more seconds. Now Lockhart skates in, Millette settling it, goes far side, banks it off to May, and that does hit the safety net, and it goes out of play. They grab hold of Weber, trying to bait him into taking another penalty. The linesmen get in between. And this will send us to our final timeout of the night. Black Bears on the wrong end of a 5-on-3, brought to you by our friends at Northeastern Striping Corporation. Find out how they do when we come back. 5-2, Binghamton leads. Back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. 1:08 of 5-on-3 time for the Prowlers. They are down by 3. First man to come out of the penalty box will be Cam Clark, and then Zachary Demaray will follow after in 14 seconds after Clark leaves the penalty area. 5-on-3 for the Prowlers. Face-off will be one back, and Millette sets it up. Air carry into the middle. Ramaker, Stubbs, and Anderson out there for Coach Sherwood and company. Down low for Johnson, looking for the skip pass. Not going to find it there. Federley's at the top of the umbrella. Over to Millette, a kick save made by Tomei. Back up top for Federley, a drag shot. That one's going to go in. Another power play goal for the Prowlers. They're now 2 for 4 on the night. Time of the goal is 15 minutes and 26 seconds. And now it is at 5-on-4. Clark is allowed to come out of the penalty box. We reset. And Lockney is going to backtrack through the center circle. Carry into the zone, try to get around Weber. Centering up, stolen away by Jansen, and sent all the way down the ice to Huber. 30 seconds left to go, and Demaray is already standing up, ready to go. He got a 2-minute minor at 14:49 for holding the stick. So Matt Graham gets his second of the night. Johnson will play it over to Lockney. Far side, looking for Graham to complete a hat trick. Tomei got run into on top of his crease, but he gets back up to his 2 feet. Throws it into the mixer. Graham sends it across. Held onto by Johnson, looking for the glove side. It sails high. So now Graham saucered up for Johnson. Fires, goes wide. Demaray's out of the box. 2 for 5 go the Prowlers, and here come the Black Bears. Jansen and Demaray. Demaray ahead to Jansen. Stopped right on the doorstep. By Huber on Jansen. Low angle shot caught by Tomei, and her frees it with 2:53. So the Black Bears get out of the 5-on-4 power play. Port is 2 for 5. Binghamton is 2 for 5 on the man advantage. My fault. I need to let the scoreboard reflect the score of the game. It is 5-3. My apologies. We're back at 5-on-5. Everybody's out of the penalty box. Nicholas Favaro left early in the first period. Everybody else available for their respective teams. Excellent face-off win made by Stubbs. Allows Lathan and DeRazio to get this puck out through neutral ice. 2:45 left to go here in a period that has belonged to the Prowlers. They have 3 goals this frame, but Bondarenko fires a wrist shot. That'll be caught by Huber. The best thing the Black Bears can do is keep the puck on that end of the ice. That's opposite of where we are in the broadcast booth. To keep the puck down there, they can't pull the netminder, can't get that man advantage. So Graham has a pair of goals on the power play. Austin Thompson has a hat trick. Now Dylan Marty brings it up in front of his own bench, will just dump it in on target. Tomei has to make a leg save. Thought about getting it in his trapper mitt, but instead going to go wide. We got a penalty coming up against the Prowlers. And we are going to have a fight. Dylan Marty, Jesse Anderson going to have a go. Anderson didn't like the hit that he put on Bondarenko. Anderson with a couple of early rights. And Marty quickly down to the ice. And that one. Anderson making quick work of the opposition. Bondarenko will go back and pick up his helmet. And the trainer is going to follow Dylan Marty into the locker room. So both of those players will get 5 for fighting. There was already a call for the hit on Bondarenko. Referee's arm went up into the air prior to that altercation. it looked like to me that Marty was a willing combatant. So now after they talk that one out and sort it out in the penalty box, they will usher Jesse Anderson to the Black Bears locker room. And it will be a 5-on-4 power play for the Black Bears. Just read the referee's lips. 88 versus 77 in a fight. The original penalty also against number 88. So the Prowlers need to put somebody in the penalty box to serve. And we should be good to go after that. The referee not going to drop the puck until the Prowlers put somebody in the penalty box, and it looks like Luke James had some words for the officials on his way over. It is a Black Bears power play brought to you by Meyer Security. This is the 6th power play of the night for the Black Bears. It is 10:30 here on the East Coast. Face-off will be won by the Prowlers. And Blake Anderson not able to get it deep enough. And they're going to tab Marty with the initial penalty for elbowing. And then Marty gets 5 for fighting along with Jesse Anderson. So Binghamton on the power play, brought to you by Meyer Security for the next 93 seconds. Thompson sends it across, looking for Jansen. Not going to get there. Millette trying to take some more seconds off of the clock and, in fact, find the stretch pass. Huber is looking to the back of the bench to see if the door is going to swing open for him. But at this rate, it would only be 5-on-5. Jansen crunched into the wall by Graham. Demaray puts on a nice skating ability right there as he cycles around the net. Her fine Lathan, and the Black Bears get it past the red line to bring it up the ice. So DeRazio quarterbacks. Minute 15 left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. He tries to throw it into the cross corner, hit the defender right in front of him. And this one bounce back out into the neutral zone. 3 goals in the period from the Prowlers. They did not go quietly into the night. Binghamton on the power play. Second unit getting some time. DeRazio over to Demaray looking for his first. Just sails wide. Shankar not able to hold the line. 45 seconds left to go in the game. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Bussell will slap this one all the way around the wall, and I do believe that is going to do it for the power play for the Black Bears. Tomei sends it around the wall to the far side, and Demaray throws it towards the empty net. That is icing against the Black Bears because Demaray was behind the red line. .26 seconds left to go. Port Huron doesn't have a timeout. The net is empty. DeRazio will go off the glass. Black Bears thought this play was offside. It's going to stay in. And DeRazio slap it around the wall. 13 seconds left to go. Knocked away by Gilbert. And from the red line, Prowlers will take aim. Demaray fires, and that'll hit Johnson or Kim, one or the other. And that is going to do it for us here tonight in Port Huron. Friday night final. 5-3 is the total. Binghamton wins, picks up 3 more points in the standings. The referee's trying to make sure the two sides are separated. And even though James grabbed the game puck, Dan Weaver went and got a new one from the off-ice officials. So the Black Bears will have a prize for the puck board when they get back home. Binghamton wins 5-3. 4 goals in the second period proved to be enough as the Black Bears win this one by a final score of 5-3. We're going to take a timeout, folks. Come back, wrap this one up with the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. We are back with you right after this. Black Bears win. Final score, 5-3.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. Don't go around tonight, but it's time to take your life. There's a bad moon on the right.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome in, everybody, to the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. La Quinta Inn and Suites at 581 Harry L. Drive, Johnson City, New York. Black Bears are winners of this one by a final score of 5-3. 4-goal performance in the second period proved to be enough. The Prowlers, give them credit, did not go quietly into the night as they won the third period 3-0. But the Black Bears able to use their 4-goal second to put them over the top. Dominic Tomei picks up his second win in his young career, and the Black Bears pick up their 7th win. They finished the month of October perfect, 7-0-0 on the season. They now have 20 points. That is the most in the FPHL, and that is the most, of course, in the Empire Division. So let's get to the Budweiser 3 stars of the game, brought to you by our good friends at Rocco J. Testani. Budweiser, Black Bears fans, and this Bud is for you. 3rd star of the game, Reggie Millette from the Port Huron Prowlers. He did have 3 assists, bringing up the bronze medal tonight. 2nd star of the game from the Black Bears is Ivan Bondarenko. He had 3 assists as well. And the man with the hat trick is Austin Thompson, the 2nd one of the season for the Black Bears. He is well deserving of the 1st star. So Thompson, Bondarenko 1st and 2nd, and Millette will get the 3rd star. Taking a look at the final count of shots on goal, game total 27 for the Black Bears. They only had 7 in the 3rd period, and Port Huron had 11 in the 3rd period. They finished with a game total of 35. Dominic Tomei made 32 of 35 saves in his 2nd ever victory with the Black Bears and the FPHL. So congratulations to Dominic as he improves to 2-0-0 in his very young career. So that'll about do it for us here on the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. Again, your 3 stars of the game, Millette from the Prowlers 3rd with 3 assists, Bondarenko 2nd from the Black Bears with 3 assists, and Austin Thompson with a hat trick, well-deserving of the 1st star. Binghamton wins this one by a final score of 5-3 and they improve to 7-0-0, continue their best start in franchise history. The same two teams will battle it out tomorrow night, and I have a feeling it'll be chippy from the get-go like how this one ended. For everybody with the Binghamton Black Bears, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off from McMarron Place. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for an early puck drop on Saturday. Have a great Halloween, and we will see you tomorrow for the first night of November. Black Bears and Prowlers once again here on the road. Have a good one, everybody.